I am a survivor of GBV myself. It really was just a big wake-up call in my life, and it shook me really hard that this kind of thing can happen to anyone from anywhere at any time. I found GRIP, and GRIP helped me to overcome all the trauma that I had been through, and I just decided, having gone through the GRIP process myself and having known how wonderfully it worked for me, then I decided to join the war against gender-based violence and use my experience to help the Nelspruit community. GRIP is the Greater Nelspruit Rape Intervention Program, and so we are a dedicated group of women and men. There's 96 of us at the moment, and basically what we do is we help survivors who have experienced gender-based violence. We walk with the survivor from the moment that they report right through their journey of healing. We have care rooms that are in police stations, we have care rooms at the court, we have care rooms at hospitals. So basically any first point of entry where a woman or a child or even a man or a boy would come to report gender-based violence, help you to give your police statement effectively. If you need assistance with getting a protection order or anything like that, we can assist you. We are also in the hospitals to make sure that you are mentally prepared for your forensic examination. We provide you with a care pack so that you have, fresh toiletries, fresh panties, everything that you need to sort of maintain your dignity in that kind of a really terrible situation. So we visit all of our survivors at home, make sure that their home is sort of conducive to healing from everything they've been through. And then on top of that, we have shelters where we can actually assist women and children for up to 6 months, living in our shelter in a safe space, equipping them with skills and with the things they would need to make them independent in the outside world. So we do sewing, we do crocheting, we do knitting, any kind of thing that they would be able to start a small business with. We also have started doing sustainable, small-scale vegetable gardening. So we help them to learn about how to grow their own produce, and then also how to sort of cook and use those kinds of things in the kitchen, so that once they leave, they don't have to buy everything. They can sort of grow their own produce. We also have little children's programs, so we keep the kids very busy, we keep them entertained. All of the kids go to school during their time with us, so we assist with school transport. If there's any fees that need to be paid, school uniform, stationery, all of that kind of thing. We believe, obviously, that gender-based violence and education are so interlinked, because the lack of education in our communities is something that is really contributing towards gender-based violence. So whatever we can do to upskill the kids and the women that are in our care, we do as much as we can to help them sort of get back on their own feet. We have 17 care rooms and 2 shelters, so we are quite widespread and we're quite a large non-profit organisation, so we are just trying to broaden the net as far as possible in terms of reach and getting assistance to as many women and kids throughout Mpumalanga. But the biggest stress in any non-profit is obviously funding. You never know how long your funding is going to be sustainable for. But we do what we can, and we do have a lot of community support, which we are really grateful for. My staff will always say, and I don't even know if it's still the same logo, but they'll say SPAR, good for you, or SPAR, good for GRIP. SPAR has really walked the journey with GRIP. So they've really always believed in what we do, like the personal approach that we have with our survivors, the commitment that we have to our community. And so we've received many donations from SPAR, which we can use to buy care packs, sanitary towels, that kind of thing for survivors of gender-based violence. Last year we did the SPAR Women's Challenge, which was amazing. We managed to raise 180,000 Rand for GRIP. And to put things in perspective, that is enough money for me to run a police station care room for an entire year. But aside from the money, SPAR is always there with smaller donations. If we need toothpaste for our care packs, if we need sanitary towels for our care packs, if there's something that we're desperate for, we can always go to SPAR, and generally they make a plan for us. We are really grateful. It's really fun working with SPAR. So in the beginning of the interview, you asked me for one word that would describe myself. I didn't know whether it was like brave or stupid, because what I've taken on is extremely brave. It's a huge responsibility. Obviously not letting my own trauma interfere with what I do, because I've had to, take a lot of steps to overcome what I've been through. So that I can use my experience in a positive way to help other people. When they come in a victim, we like to believe that they leave like a strong, resilient, empowered survivor. My name is Tarryn Lokotsch, and I am a GBV warrior.